Hello and welcome to this Passion Sunday, Palm Sunday. Passion of Jesus moves us because it is we who have inflicted this suffering on Jesus. It was not just the Jewish leaders and the cruel Roman soldiers who brought this suffering upon Jesus. It was our sins that inflicted this suffering. There is no past, present or future for Jesus. He is outside of time. Remember the Jubilee motto of the year 2000, Jesus Christ the same yesterday, today and forever. And when we sin, we crucify Jesus, we nail him again. The account of Jesus, the Passion of Jesus moves us to flee from sin, to leave sin behind. That is why we receive the sacrament of reconciliation, perhaps during Holy Week. The Passion of Jesus shows us up for what we are, sinners who have crucified Jesus, and in the sacrament of reconciliation we turn to Jesus again and ask for his mercy, and through the Passion of Jesus we receive forgiveness. Through his wounds we are healed. When we are hurt by things in our own life and hurt by what we see happening in the world around us and need answers, healing and reassurance, let us turn to meditating on the Passion of Christ and find the answer there. Through his wounds we are healed. In Luke's account of the Passion, which we hear today, there are two occurrences of healing that are recorded only by Luke. Jesus healed the ear of the high priest's servant, which was wounded during the fray in Gethsemane, and the enmity between Herod and Pilate was healed. During the week ahead, meditate on the Passion of Jesus. Let it become a source of healing for you also. Do not waste this week. Spend this week with Jesus, meditating on his Passion. Come to the Mass of the Lord's Supper on Holy Thursday, the celebration of the Lord's Passion on Good Friday, and the Easter Vigil on Holy Saturday night. The crowd that welcomed Jesus with palms turned against him just as quickly and abandoned him. Peter too turned from Jesus to save himself. Do we hear our conscience crowing any more when we sin? See what we have done to Jesus. Flee from sin and be healed. Through his wounds we are healed. Christ reigns from the cross. He is the suffering servant of God that taught us how to have a disciple's tongue, ear, heart and mind. There is so much quarrelling and fighting in our world today, just because most Christians have not taken up the disciple's tongue, heart and ear. And this is so because we are not sufficiently devoted to the spirituality of the cross. His cross reminds us that we too can win glory through the cross and pains. Let us therefore locate our personal Calvaries even in our homes, offices, the marketplace and communities. On the last day, Christ will look over us and not searching for medals or scapulars or even crucifixes, but for the scars and wounds sustained in the process of bearing witness to him. Let us learn to suffer in hope and perseverance, and let nothing separate us from the love of Christ. I hope you all have a spirit-filled Holy Week ready for our grand Easter celebration next week.